Hi guys, YGOSmurf here, and today I'm going to be doing a review over Toon Cyber Dragon and kind of his usefulness for Cyber Dragons. Videos by YGOSmurf. Be creative. Getting straight into this, I'm going to be doing some pros and some cons. I'm going to go ahead and start with the pros of Toon Cyber Dragon. For those who don't know, he is a light level 5 machine type Toon effect monster with 2100 attack, 1600 defense, whose effect reads: if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Cannot attack the turn it is summoned. While you control Toon World and your opponent controls no Toon monsters, this card can attack your opponent directly. Pretty simple and straightforward. So the pros of running a Toon Cyber Dragon. Pro number 1, it's searchable through Cyber Repair Plant as it is a light machine type monster. Bingo! Number 2, it is summonable by Cyber Dragon Core if Core is in the graveyard and you control no monsters. You can special summon and select this guy from your deck to bring him out, which leads into pro number 3. So the reason why the Cyber Dragon Core effect works is because he is considered a Cyber Dragon monster, and that is because the Toon is not between Cyber Dragon. It is Toon Cyber Dragon. So if you get rid of the Toon part, he is a Cyber Dragon card or Cyber Dragon monster, which is really helpful for the new fusion, which is Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, which requires 2 or more Cyber Dragon monsters. Bingo! We have a winner. Now, unfortunately, it's still a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it's not banned, so it's got some downsides, and those are the cons. The cons are obviously, unlike a regular Cyber Dragon, it cannot attack the turn it is summoned. That's pretty generic with the higher level Toons, and he shares this downfall. The other downside, which is not a super significant downside, but the fact that he is not ever considered an actual Cyber Dragon, meaning you couldn't use him to summon a Cyber End Dragon or a Cyber Twin Dragon, or for that matter, use him as a Cyber Dragon in a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon or a Chimera Tech Over Dragon, and that hampers his maneuverability slash flexibility a little bit, but not significantly enough to where you wouldn't want to run a Toon Cyber Dragon. And I kind of just said it there. The whole point of this video is to decide whether or not you should be running Toon Cyber Dragon in your Cyber Dragon deck. Now, you may notice that on my channel, if you follow it, that I also have a Cyber Dragon Toon variant, which relies on the heavy synergy between Toon Cyber Dragon and Toon Kingdom and the other Toon support cards. But that's not necessarily needed in order to run a Toon Cyber Dragon in a Cyber Dragon deck, and that's why I really like him. The fact that he is like a far superior Solar Wind Jammer is just phenomenal, and I still see lots of people playing the Solar Windjammer. Get rid of all Solar Windjammers. Never play a Solar Windjammer ever again. Run a Toon Cyber Dragon. Even if you're only running one, he's just so much better than the alternative, which is the Solar Windjammer, which, if you are not aware, is a light level 5 machine effect monster with, I think, 800 attack and 2400 defense. He has the similar effect that he can be special summoned when you control no monsters and your opponent controls a monster. When that happens, his attack and defense gets halved, so now he's a 400, 1200 attack defense, respectively. So you're like, okay, that's pretty cool, you can machine dupe him, right? No, you can't, because he has an effect that reads you cannot control more than one Solar Windjammer on the field at a time. So machine duplication plays are just knocked out of the ball right there. Not to mention, on top of that, during each of your standby phases, Solar Windjammer will increase his level by 1. So if you can't immediately rank 5 with him, he becomes cloggy and completely useless and just kind of a waste of space on the field. Which is why Toon Cyber Dragon is far superior than that. Toon Cyber Dragon should be run. It's YGOSmurf approved. And that was the comparison with the card that I could think of most represented what Toon Cyber Dragon is or could be, and that would be Solar Windjammer. There are a couple other level 5 machine type monsters out there, but none of them really compare to Toon Cyber Dragon, and except for Solar Windjammer. And if you were running Solar Windjammer, you should run Toon Cyber Dragon instead. I'm sorry, I keep saying it, but I really hate Solar Windjammer, and I always cringed when I saw that on people's list because it was so cloggy and just not helpful. And now we have an excellent replacement, an excellent replacement in Toon Cyber Dragon. So let's go over his pros one more time before the video ends. Pro number 1, he is searchable by Cyber Repair Plant. Pro number 2, he can be special summoned by Cyber Dragon Core's Graveyard effect. And number 3, he counts as a Cyber Dragon monster, which means he can be used for the fusion summon of Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. One additional pro, depending on your situation, is that it allows you to use the tech and the support cards of the Toons in a Cyber Dragon build. If you like Toon Cyber Dragon more than Solar Windjammer, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you disagree with that statement, go ahead and leave something in the comments below and let me know why you think Solar Windjammer is better. Do you have some really awesome plays with it? Let me know. Share this video so your friends know what you're talking about. Subscribe to me if you deem me worthy. Support me if you wish. Have a wonderful day, guys. See ya.